Old and Achy here with another Halo Infinite campaign mission walkthrough, and this is mission 5, Excavation Site on LASO challenge difficulty. That's legendary, all skulls on except for blind, so you can see which weapons I have and a few other things. But notice what I'm doing here. When I do a restart, which is what I did on this mission, it doesn't start at the true beginning of the mission, but a little bit further down the road. I had already taken out all the banished on the bridge, and now I am focusing on the ones across the bridge. Ooh, what was it? I think that was a brute. Brutes have rocket launchers. Anyway, to see the true beginning of this mission, we have to go back to the end of the recovery mission, because I kept it going just to show the initial combat on the bridge. But I've cleared this little area, and now I'm going up to the next fob. It's important that we clear this one. Well, which we already did in the previous run. There's another little glitch with this particular game, is that if you've cleared some of these areas in a previous run, even though you're restarting the mission, you get that saved progress. It wasn't that difficult, by the way. Alright, I got a Marine here in the back. There's also several Spartan cores in this mission, one of which I've already gotten up there on the top of that hill to the left. Whoa! Wheelie. Yeah, right up to the left. Just run up there, grab it, and get the heck out of Dodge. And now we're just going to follow the road here and take a little shortcut right back here to bypass dealing with the banished down at that bend in the road. By the way, the Razorback is the only vehicle I can get besides the Mongoose here.
Do you even know what this conservatory thing is?
Not yet. It's exciting, isn't it?
Alright, we might catch some bad guys up here a little bit. Gotta be a little careful.
This is not exciting.
Okay,
this is dangerous.
that was pretty easy.
Well, to be fair, life is...
Sometimes you've got some brutes or even elites up there. Alright, we'll make a right turn here. And we're going to leave our Razorback because we're going to go to the excavation site sort of the back way.
Just let me know when you're done.
Okay, my shields are down at this point. When we get to the top here, off to the right, there may be some banished that I can get him back. Way off in the distance there. But I don't need it because I got full shields. So now we're just going to go down here. Like I said, we're coming in the back way.
That banished facility up ahead looks like a mining operation. That must be the dig site the Spartan was talking about. Lead the way, sir.
Okay, up here at the top of this little peak is a Spartan core.
What are the banished doing here?
That's the second one on this mission.
What they've been doing since they got here.
And now we're going to climb on top of the building here.
Tearing everything apart to fuel this war.
How could they? They're ruining this place, and for what?
Just follow this path here. What I'm going to do is get rid of these fusing cores, because a little bit later in the run we're going to be right about this spot. I don't want this thing blowing up on me. Okay, and here's the third Spartan core right here. Let's grab this ghost and head to the entrance. And this is actually the entrance of the conservatory, which is the next mission.
There. That tunnel. The banished must already be down below.
And I will be running cutscenes. There's not. I think there's only like one more cutscene after this one in this particular mission.
What do you think they... Chief!
soon as we get control back, we gotta haul it over this way. And maybe try to take out a couple of these brutes coming after us. Gotta be careful because there's a brute sniper up above here.
Chief, this cannot just lead up. There's a trap.
Alright, when we come up here, we're going to be confronted with two grunts right away. Boom. And boom. Oops. And then right out the door there. Oh, shoot. I don't think I got it. Right out the door is the... No, I knocked him off the platform. Maybe I did get him. Alright. So now it's cleaning up time. Brutes also throw those spike grenades, and they kind of splinter, so you got to be real careful there. Notice that I've lost half my shield, so I'm going to need to save somebody to get my shields back. And I have just a candidate here in a moment or two, as soon as I clear the area. And again, I'm jumping out of the way because of potential grenade coming at me. And there's... okay. One or two more. I think there were two over here. Alright, now that guy right there is not the last one. There's another one hiding back here a bit in the second little area, and that's where I'm going to get my shields back. Right there. The sword strike counts as a melee, even though you're pulling the trigger, if you will. Okay. Well, this is actually a small cutscene as well.
Just give me a sec. Something's wrong. I can't shut it down.
Then we destroy it.
Way ahead of you. There are 2 power regulators down there. All we need to do is manually expose each regulator's cooling pylon to trigger a cascade effect. And by we, I mean you. And by trigger, I mean shoot or blow up. You get the idea.
Well, to clear the way to the towers, I'm going to stay up here for a bit and try to thin out or totally take away the banished. Let's see where we're at here.
Ambush!
Oh, he made it back up. How about that? Alright, over there in the distance, there's a whole bunch of brutes. And just kind of sent them flying. There's another one way back there. What's interesting is that I can launch them and take them out that way, but I don't get the kill register, which is that red X. Alright, looking. And there's probably 1 or 2 brute berserkers down there. That was one of them. And I think over here there might be another guy. I throw a grenade down there to try to freeze him. No, it didn't matter. I got him. Just checking it out. I can hear it. I can hear a berserker down there. I just don't know where he's at. He's off to my left a little bit. There he is. Well, of course he's out of the way. Thank you. Gotta jump. This tank gun fires from the knees, so you gotta, especially when you're shooting down off a ledge, you have to jump. Sometimes I just don't jump high enough. Okay, here's the other side and a whole bunch more banished coming in, brutes and grunts. Shade turret right there. That sounded like a grunt. That was a brute. But you get the idea. I'm going to be clearing out this area as best I can as well. This is a tricky shot right there. Jump just high enough to get it just over the cooling tower. I can hear somebody down on my right. Now this is where those fusion cores were. They have a tendency to get in the way. Alright, let's see here. Do I got anybody else? Oh, there was somebody there. That was a grunt. A little bit of my shield's out with that disruptor. Okay, that was the guy I saw down there. Alright. So we could have maybe jumped down there and taken out the first cooling tower, but I'm going to save that to the end because by the time I get back to it, it's really easy to take out, and it gets us to the boss fight real quick. Oh, I heard somebody down there. Let's see, where are you? Ah, he was firing at one of the Marines, I think. Alright, so he's taken care of. We're not quite done yet. There's a couple of snipers over here. And what I'm trying to do, that was a shade turret by the way, what I'm trying to do is draw them out. There goes one of them. Oh, look out! That's not good. Get some of my health back. Alright, there's sniper number 2. Sometimes it takes a while for them to come out, but sometimes like then, they're out real quick. Okay. So I need to find somebody to get my shields back with. But I've cleared out the 2 snipers. There will be several more dropping in, by the way. That's not something I have to worry about right now. Okay, that was a shielded jackal down there. Alright, I think I've cleared it. I can't quite get... There's a shielded jackal and a sniper back there. I can't quite get back far enough to get to them. Alright, so now we're going to work our way towards the one of the cooling towers in the area that I was just firing into. But first, we've got 2 brute snipers down here. Whoa. I got them, but at least one of them. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Looking for a grunt, maybe. Okay, well, shielded jackal is just as good. And where are my shields? Here they come. Notice the delay there. They come back pretty quickly when you're dealing with like a grunt or a brute or anybody but a jackal. Sometimes they just take forever to come back. You have to be mindful of that. Sometimes they don't even come back, which really is irritating. Another little glitch in the game. Okay. Shielded jackal. There's some dynamo stuff floating around down there. I want to wait till it goes away because that'll drop your shields as well. Alright. Whoa. How about that? They're way across the way. I would have had to dealt with him sooner or later. Alright, so we're getting close to... thought that was a grenade for a second. We're getting close to the cooling towers.
That switch should open up the regulator.
Okay. So we need to open up the regulator and take it out so that we can blow up the cooling towers. Oh, look what I have here. Alright. A couple of snipers dropping in over there with a couple of shielded jackals. We're going to do our best to take them out from here because they're real worrisome if we don't. I see one running around out there. Oh shoot, I didn't want to do that. There we go. I think I got them all. But we're not done with snipers yet. There's 2 jackal snipers up above here. And thanks to Bandana, I can just start firing grenades like crazy. Now the one thing about jackal snipers is that they do not have shields. I think I just got one of them. Gotta be careful that the grenade doesn't come back at you. Okay, there goes the second one. I could hear the click. Must have thrown that past the fusion core. I'm trying to get rid of those fusion cores. Oh, gun it. Didn't back up far enough. Those purple ones are like spike grenades. There's regulators. Whoops. Okay. Still got one more area to clear there, but as soon as I fire on it, here comes another phantom with 2 more snipers. And if you're quick enough, you can take care of them before they drop down. Alright. So we got that regulator down, and now we got to go over here and get the other one. Being mindful of potentially any snipers that I forgot or couldn't take out. Okay, so there goes one cooling tower.
That should do it.
Take out the 2 regulator stacks in the cooling towers. Well, first bring them up. There's a cooling tower, by the way. Bring up the regulators and then fire on them. Now right now I'm looking for snipers. Alright, and taking out the second one actually is pretty easy. Oh, well, who was that? So I'm going to go over to the other side here, where the second set of regulators are located. And the switch is down there. Now I should have cleared this area out. But there was one guy hanging around out there. Alright, so we come down here and turn the switch to bring the regulators up. And then haul it back up into the structure. Alright. And of course there's a phantom up there. And I missed him. Patience. Just gotta stay patient. That phantom will fire. And it's okay. It may have dropped some damage, but I really don't care because I'm up here. Yeah, in fact I can see some down there. Okay, there's one of the regulators down. And that's it. And there goes the cooling tower. And now we've got to deal with Bassus.
Now let's head back up and deal with
And this will be a little cutscene here. Now with Mythic and Thunderstorm on, Bassus is a little tougher to take out, even with the tank gun, so got to be a little careful here.
Spartan's not so tough, I think. Break open easy. Soft inside.
Chief?
I see him.
As soon as we get control back. Alright, I don't know how in the world I did that in one shot, but I'll take it. Normally it takes 2 or 3 shots to take him down.
You've done your part. Now come on. Watch this.
And we're just about done here. To end the mission, we've got to get down into the entrance of the
Of course not.
conservatory. And if we hadn't taken all of the brutes out, there might be a brute or two down there below us, but I'm pretty sure in this run I took them all out.
The laser was modified very recently to cut into the ring.
I notice I don't have all my shields, but if I go back and do a restart, then I will get full shields.
Whoever made the change.
Anyway, that is Excavation Site on LASO Challenge difficulty. Legendary all skulls on except for the blind skull, so you can see what I'm shooting with. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this helps you in your quest. This is Olenaki signing off. Take care, everybody.